How much is it?
25 for the vehicle.
Oh, I thought this was public land, or okay, because I've entered an Indian code before and it didn't.
Indian code, there's technically not a fee there.
Really? So when I paid taxes, it doesn't go to it.
No.
Oh, interesting. So is there anything like, are there like roller coasters inside here? Or is just
no, there's hiking trails and.
Okay. Hey, this is Sammy the Guide. This week, we're back in Joshua Tree National Park because we have some business and some politics to take care of. Legislation is proposed to increase the access fee for national parks from $25 a day to $70 a day. This is in 17 select parks, the most popular national parks, and Joshua Tree National Park is one of those 17. The plan is to use all this extra money to take care of old maintenance projects that should have been done decades ago. $70 is a lot, and to be honest, that's more than half of my bank account right now. I don't spend $70 on anything. Rent? Even then, I have to do it in pieces. I don't know the last time I spent $70 on anything. Sometimes I go a little bit nuts and buy a new 75-cent bandana. Oh, I get it. So I work my off as a public servant trying to spread the joy and knowledge of the outdoors. Then I give half of my income to the federal government just to fund spaces like this. I show up to the park to finally enjoy the thing that I've paid for, and I have to pay $70? $70 to go use a bathroom that's missing toilet paper with a handful of employees? The only good news about that is that we can film and do whatever we want because there are no rangers around to tell us not to.
In the sky, race these visions, you and I. But after all,
So the federal government is ready to charge you and me, our kids, our neighbors, more than double to access these amazing public lands. So what can we do? The best thing to do is to go to the National Park website, nps.gov. We have until Thanksgiving to tell the National Park Service how we feel about this. However, you do feel about it. How can you get more out of the outdoors if you can't even afford to get out in the outdoors? That's a good line. We gotta make that into a shirt. My hair's... Where were we? Listen, national parks are beautiful. They're great. I love them. But $70 for this? Are you kidding me? For my lower IQ viewers, let me break this whole thing down for you. So, the National Park Service being funded by our taxes and then going on to collect a fee every time we come to the park is kind of like you're paying for your Netflix membership, but every time you go to watch an episode of Stranger Things, it charges you $1. Get it? It's like going to the grocery store and you check out and you pay for all of your food, but before you can walk out the door, there's another checker and they're there and you have to pay for your food all over again. It's like having an Amazon Prime membership, and then when the delivery guy comes and delivers your package, he kicks you in the balls. I've got a message for Orange 45. If you're not Donald Trump, skip ahead a full minute. If you are Donald Trump, listen up. Donnie, baby, you're not a dumb guy. You've got a brilliant head on your shoulders. Listen to me. This is a misstep, and you know it. Okay? So you want a little bit more money. So you want to put more toward, scaring North Korea. I get it. But this is not the way. $70, Donnie? I know it might not seem like a lot to you, but to a lot of people, $70 is huge. I'll overdraft my bank account. Do you really want to do that to me? Don't let this little fee hike scar your flawless track record. You've been doing so good this whole year. Don't mess it up over this. If you do decide to go ahead with this silly legislation, be prepared to put a wall around every damn national park. All right? Maybe you can control those tiny little huts in the entrances, but you can't control the perimeter. Businessman to businessman, though. Running on the platform of lowering taxes and then immediately jumping in and raising fees for the people. Level it all out. Perfect balance. Brilliant. Wow. Such a good idea. Genius. You say, let's make America great again. But why not just let this stay great for a while? Now, I know you're an outdoor lover. You've played more golf in this 1 year than Obama did in his whole 2-term presidency. So impressive. Another thing, this legislation is completely speciest. Animals don't have to pay. As a naturalist, I find it very hard to find the distinction between myself and the rest of the animal kingdom. How can you get more out the outdoors if you can't afford to get out the outdoors? Uncle Sammy the Guide wants you to leave a comment on the National Parks website expressing your views. Don't let Joshua Tree become Joshua Fee. We got a boy climbing, he's making his way. Another boy's at the bottom, working the belay. Joshua Tree National Park. Some say it's God's work of art, but I say it's science, volcanoes and uplift. This place truly is a gift. JTNP, JTNP, JTNP for you and for me. Please don't increase the fee.